I'm running.
Oh,
Type shit. That's what he on.
oh, they got him.
They did.
No. What is? I thought that was a mugshot
Go
right
to
there.
that. Just go to that.
Never lied. Are we tapping in popular YouTuber? See, Corey Pritchett. Yeah, Corey Pritchett. He young, he my age, bro. He 26. This is fucking insane.
A YouTuber
bro.
once known for
What
his
the
family
fuck?
vlogging.
Look, come on, Dad. Come on. Hey, my car went out
Is now accused of kidnapping 2 women. But the story doesn't end there. Authorities say the Texas-based content creator fled the United States by booking a one-way ticket and hopping on a nearly 20-hour flight all the way to the Middle East.
He was
so
out
how
of
did
there,
a man
bro.
with millions of social media followers end up charged with aggravated
And
kidnapping?
then he go to
Well, it all
the
began on
wrong
November
city.
22nd.
I mean, the
That's when a
wrong
woman
country.
exchanged numbers with 26-year-old Corey Pritchett Jr. The woman told authorities the following day she and another woman met up with Pritchett. They did some pretty harmless activities like working out, ATV riding, then bowling. But it was at the bowling alley where things took an intense turn. While there, the 2 women felt like something was off when Pritchett...
The niggas doing shit like that over.
I'm saying, like, I don't think, nah, bro. They not fucking with that. As soon as they find out, man, get your ass up out of here, gang. You know.
What's the extradition laws on Dubai, though?
Let me look it up now.
Can you be extradited from Dubai? Because if you can, he's a dumbass, and that wasn't like. What was the point?
Does Dubai have an extradition to US? Is it?
Yeah.
I just fucking pushed it. Does Dubai have extradition to US? With 9 countries. It is a formal process. Would this be it right here? Nah.
Damn, that was stupid. Damn. Run that back. Run that play that you was going first time. Dickhead, because these niggas blitzing. There you go. Ah, fuck. Get rid of the ball, Reese. Damn, man. I be selling.
Ooh, I gotta change that. I gotta change that shit.
That's what I'm selling.
All right, yeah. Well, all right, we back. Dubai extradition to the United States. The UAE does not have a formal extradition treaty with the US, UK, or Europe, but that doesn't mean you're completely off the hook. If accused of a crime back home, the UAE maintains the right to extradite individuals at its own discretion. While rare, it has happened.
He knew that shit.
Yeah, the UAE does not. I mean, they feel like it really feel like they just doing it on their own time though, bro. Like if they feel like, you know, obviously if they feel like you gotta get the fuck, they gonna say get the fuck. And I definitely feel like they're gonna tell them to get the fuck.
Sure.
Started acting strange. The women told police they were repeatedly looking around, seemed on edge, and were acting suspicious. The unnamed women told police they learned Pritchett and his friends were having issues with another group that was there at the bowling alley. So they reportedly told Pritchett if he continued acting that way, he should just leave with his friends.
Yeah,
Pritchett in turn
childish.
stepped out with his friends, but never returned, leaving the women behind. After some time, the women texted him because they left their stuff in his car. So he asked them to meet at the HEB grocery store parking lot to get their stuff back. When the two women showed up, he switched gears and offered to drive them home, and they said yes. But according to the women, Pritchett flipped the script once again. During that drive, he reportedly began acting erratically and skipped what was supposed to be the route to drop
There
them
you
off.
go.
The women say Pritchett claimed someone was after him and started making
He
phone
fucking
calls.
up.
Then Pritchett began driving at high speeds, going past 100 miles per hour. The women claim he pulled out a gold-colored handgun and started waving it around the sunroof while still driving erratically fast, then began firing off rounds out of the car window. One of the women reportedly told Pritchett to take her back to her apartment and try to calm him down by asking him to pray with them. But he still continued driving crazy fast down the I-10 highway. Pritchett then made a video call to a woman reportedly saved in his phone under future wife. He asked the woman on the call, "If I had the perfect opportunity and was in the middle of nowhere where no one could hear them scream, should I just go ahead and do it?" And the woman on the line reportedly responded, yes. For the women in Pritchett's car, though, they were
What the
seemingly in
fuck
fear of their
type
lives.
movie
The
shit
women
they
told
got
police that
going
Pritchett
on?
told them, "I'm gonna F y'all and then kill y'all." By this point, the women said they were texting one another during all of this, but authorities say Pritchett then started pointing the gun at them and took their phones away so they couldn't communicate with each other. According to police, Pritchett then pulled off the highway onto the shoulder of I-10 near Sealy, Texas. Seemingly with a change of heart, he told the women to get out of his car, telling them this is your only opportunity. One of the women said she tried to get her phone back but wasn't able to. Then Pritchett drove off, leaving them stranded on the side of the road at night. The women told
This
police they
nigga
spent more than an
bipolar.
hour along the side of the highway before they were able to flag down a
He got
driver who
problems.
called 911. But clues pieced together by investigators would help corroborate their story. One of the women had the Life 360 app on her phone, and screenshots, which included timestamps and the route they took, supported the victim's story of what happened. Pritchett was ID'd through his driver's license and social media pages. But when investigators reached out to him, his phone was no
Goofy ass.
longer in service. Instead, they found out through TikTok that he was planning to move to Dubai.
I moved to Dubai. The people that's wondering. Feel so good out here.
Oh, he's fucking
My
stupid.
kids, listen. So I'm having more kids, right? With my future wife, for sure. And Aiden. My kids are gonna be homeschooled, bro. It's getting real wicked in the United States. A lot of y'all not paying attention because a lot of y'all sleep, and the news outlets are not speaking on a lot of that's going on there. It's gonna get real over there.
Wait, so you got the right to say Bruh, you are fucking stupid. My nigga, you feel like just cause you got some shit going on, the tabloids is fucked up and we sleep. Just because you want to kidnap motherfuckers and move to Dubai cause you got to. Because you not safe in the US no more. Because you got, you fucked up. You saying we sleeping, we fucked over. Nigga, if it wasn't for you kidnapping in your situation, you would not be in Dubai, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you stupid as fuck for saying this too.
Y'all might think I'm lying. Y'all might think I'm just
Extradite his
talking.
ass, bro.
Y'all
Get his
see,
ass
okay,
up out of
probably
here, bro.
saying, but people don't believe it.
Lame as fuck, bro.
That's one thing I noticed about most people in the United States. They want to party, live life, until it hit the fan. When it hit the fan, then everybody, it was scattering. No.
But according to the FBI, they confirmed Pritchett bought a one-way ticket to Qatar on December 9th. A little more than 2 weeks later after buying that one-way plane ticket, Pritchett was officially charged on December 26th with one count.
Nigga. This nigga got charged. This nigga got charged the day after Christmas. This nigga got charged the day after Christmas, bro. You know how fucked up going into the new year that gotta be?
Another added layer to this whole entire story. Pritchett has millions of followers across different social media platforms, but then you tack on this alleged behavior and this alleged or this crime as well
flip on
too.
his dumb
What do you
ass.
make of all of that, given that he was this kind of apparent rise on social media, and then he got kind of famous as well
Yeah, could
too,
well, though.
doing family content, and then for this to kind of come out? What do you make of just kind of that Jekyll and Hyde situation that we're kind of seeing all unfold?
Well, that's from where I started with this, that because of his social media presence, law enforcement is going to have to kind of dig in and kind of determine what the motive behind this was. Maybe he had no intent of harming these women. He was just doing this for the classic clicks. Or, like I said, he had something going on in his life that made him panic. But it seems like there's such in society, and there's such a intense pressure to get quote unquote clicks, that we see these social media people doing some amazingly stupid and abhorrent things. And frankly, I
don't
think
think that
law
nigga was doing
enforcement
that
and
shit for
society as a
that,
whole is
though,
really kind of
bro.
getting tired of it, and the hammer is starting to fall on these people for their behaviors.
Nah.
Now, say Pritchett
Bruh,
makes it back to
screws
the
really
United
loose for
States. He's
real.
facing this kidnapping charge. How long of a, potential sentence or punishment do you think that he could be facing now?
Well, if the federal authorities get involved, I believe you could get up to life in prison for kidnapping. So
Depending on
depending
what it
on the
is, though.
circumstances and if it's provable, in this case, he didn't take the victims over state lines. So there's an argument that it's not a federal crime. However, there is a kidnapping statute in Texas. So, and Texas has a pretty aggressive law enforcement
Hell yeah.
culture
Fuck
there.
around with Texas,
So
boy.
he's going to be
Get your
facing
ass
some jail
fried out
time
there. I'm
if it
telling
turns
you.
out that this was legitimate kidnapping
That
and
boy Reese done told me about that Texas shit.
these women are willing to testify.
All right. Well, Colin, I want to thank you so much for joining me and giving me insight into this case.
Man, that nigga fucked, bro.
He didn't do his homework on Texas.